Shop Macy's VIP sale, going on now. Use your coupon or Macy's card and take an extra 30% off the latest fall trends from designers that rarely go on sale. And save 15% off skincare, makeup, fragrances, and more. Plus, shop fall specials for even more great deals on top brands at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Cole Swindell, she had me at Heads, Carolina on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Lauren's already losing it over there. That's all right.
Good morning. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
You'll be able to
fine.
make it? We just started and we got to...
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm fine. I am laughing.
I didn't do anything.
No, you
I just want
didn't.
everybody to know
No.
because like some people might think she's crying. I did not do anything. She's having
I
a...
just have the giggles. I'm fine.
She isn't having an episode. Justin Morris, My Dirt on B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we're going to do the B105 Buzz, brought to you by East Central Energy, member-owned, homegrown, community-focused since 1936. Okay, let's... Lauren's regained her composure. We're ready to run
I
here.
just have the giggles. I don't know.
That's
I don't
okay.
know what it is. But obviously it is October 2nd. That means everyone is now in the Halloween spirit. They've caught up to me. And so there's a lot of like Halloween events going on in the area. The Zeitgeist Cinema 2 in downtown Duluth, they just announced that they will be bringing back their Halloween film series. So they'll feature 16 different movies through the end of the month, hand-picked to put you in the Halloween mood, which I feel like everybody's always in. But like Shaun of the Dead is there, Nosferatu.
Did you ever see Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, I have.
I like that one.
And just like a lot of classics like Tremors, things like that. Good way to support local. Ooh, Black Christmas is on there, The Shining.
Still never seen The Shining.
But it's fun. Oh my gosh. It's fun to see like an old movie on the big screen. Like maybe that you didn't get a chance to see when it was, first coming out or whatever. So
Right.
definitely check that out. B105country.com.
Maybe you have to bring me to The Shining.
Do you want to?
I don't know.
Okay.
It seems pretty scary.
I have a Shining tumbler. That was a
Of course
gift
you do.
from
Name
David
it.
Drew. Actually got it for me. Thank you, David. Shout out. He got to go visit where the Stanley was, modeled after, I guess I should say.
Okay. Neat. Hey, I'll keep this in your lane. Haunted stuff going on. There's actually a paranormal researcher, psychic medium, doing a lecture at UWS coming up on October 14th.
Obsessed.
And they're actually doing a ghost hunt after. For if you get on the list, you can go and you can search one of the campus buildings they say is haunted.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, spooky.
Who wants to do it with me?
What do you think?
I don't need to bring a spirit home with me though, so because they can attach. I learned that from one of these
hitchhiking.
ghost hunting shows. Yeah, exactly.
Hitchhiker effect. Happens with UFO stuff too.
Oh.
Believe it or not. It's in that book. No, I'm not going to go into
Listen
it.
back on demand if you missed that yesterday.
Yesterday at 7:40. Anyway, there you go. That's your B105 Buzz. Jordan Davis, next thing you know on B105. So you started this off, the Lee Bryce winner we have coming up. So we're going to try to get a hold of this person.
Yeah, but no one ever answers the phone when we call.
Nobody ever.
Let's try.
Well, you got to give it a shot. All right, here, let's let her ring.
Hello?
Hey, is this Emily?
Yep.
This is Ken and Lauren with the Breakfast Club. How
Hi,
are you?
Emily.
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Hey, we got good news for you, Lauren.
Are you ready for it?
I am.
You are our second winner of the Lee Bryce contest, so you're going to go see him at Deck Symphony Hall next year.
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for answering the phone. No one ever
nobody
answers
ever
when we
answers
call,
the
so
phone,
bonus
right?
points for you.
Perfect. I'm just leaving the doctor, so I thought maybe it was the doctor calling me back.
Oh,
God.
well, even better for us then,
I have a doctor's appointment
Right.
tomorrow. Austin on B105, Northland's number one for New Country. Today, we are going to be about 71 or so. Mm-hmm. Sunny eventually, but that wind is going to be whipping gusts up to 30 miles per hour. B105, Northland's number one for New Country. And we've got Lauren's Country Lowdown. She said we've got a huge country music icon in Minnesota.
Yes, we have lots of news today. So Garth Brooks, he is in Minnesota right now.
What's he doing here?
He and Trisha Yearwood, they always help out Habitat for Humanity. They do a lot of charity work. They're passionate about it, and there's something called the Carter Work Project, and it was started by Jimmy Carter and his wife 40 years ago. And it's always a week a year where people come together and they build a ton of homes in one place. They'll go to one state. This year it's in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. and Garth and Trisha are there helping out.
Okay, neat.
They are very humble, I feel like. I mean, I could be wrong, but, they're wearing the T-shirts. They're out there building the houses. They're not just like a face for it. So keep your eyes peeled if you have any Garth sightings.
Garth sightings, do you
know?
Yeah, well, that's a good thing that they do.
Yeah.
Habitats for Humanity. And I remember Jimmy Carter, you see all that stuff. Even in his 90s, he was out there helping build houses.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they'll come see the fall colors. Probably not. They
keep an
probably
eye
don't
out.
even know what that is.
You never know.
Yeah. So anyways, you can see some photos from that, b105country.com. And then this is breaking news, but sadly, it just isn't going to hit the same in Minnesota right now because Rascal Flatts, they are officially reuniting. They announced a reunion tour yesterday. It's called the Life is a Highway Tour. Their first tour since 2019. Their 2020 tour was canceled, and then things kind of escalated from there, and they were feuding and all that, but they are back. They say it's their 25th anniversary as a band, so it's a perfect time to reunite. It seems like they've put their problems aside, but this tour is not coming to Minnesota.
Yeah, anywhere near us?
So, Green Bay. Ken, if you want to go back to Green Bay.
Where are they going to be playing there?
I'm not sure. Maybe the Resch Center?
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of because I was
Yeah.
just there, and that's about all there's there besides Lambeau. So
Yeah, so you can do a little road trip, get ticket details, all of that. That's going to be in February, so it might be kind of hard to plan with the winter, but all those details, b105country.com. And then Megan Maroney, she's releasing a special edition of her latest album this Friday. Her sophomore album's called Am I Okay? This is called Am I Okay? I'll Be Fine. So, a little bit of a tongue twister there, but it has 3 new songs. One of them, she says, explains why the love songs on the album were short-lived. Because if you've listened to it start to finish, there's a lot of love songs and then there's angry songs. There's a song called Bless Your Heart about internet trolls. And then a song called I'll Be Fine, which she wrote about the same guy who she wrote Am I Okay about. So now this new title is also about the same guy. So I don't know. I think she's going to win Best New Artist at the CMAs. She's been having a good year. She's cranking out music. So you can read more about that at b105country.com.
it gave us a lot to digest, Lauren.
There was a lot.
That's a lot this early in the morning.
Yeah, and I got my giggles under control. So
Well, for now, we got the 710 laugh off coming up and use
that's
that to my
true.
advantage. Ken and Chesney, just to say we did on B105, Northland's number 1 for New Country. It's Ken and Lauren. Okay, coming up, Lauren, 710 laugh off. You ready to rock and roll with that?
I am.
Okay, good.
I got to find some Halloween jokes.
You don't have to. You got the rest of the month. Yeah. Right. Plus, we'll be looking at the same Halloween jokes. I almost guarantee it. So that's what we got to be careful of. But 710 laugh off coming up on B105. Okay, 710 laugh off. Here we go. October 2nd. I got some Halloween jokes.
Okay, well, I don't because, there's only so many Halloween jokes. So.
Okay, well.
And I spent a lot of time yesterday. I found a theme, so I'm going to go with that. But you won yesterday, so you get to
I
decide.
want to hear
what's
your
first.
theme if you're so confident.
Well, I
about
have
it.
2 different themes, so I don't know if I'm going to do one theme or mix it up, but
Well, what's the point of having 2 different themes if you're going to mix it up?
because it'll eventually add up to a theme
Okay.
over time. Okay. Ken, what did one cactus say to another? You're looking sharp.
Had a good start.
Yeah.
Good cactus joke. Cacti jokes. That's plural cactus.
Yep,
right?
I got that.
Is it? I'm trying to
I think
figure
it's cacti, right?
I think so.
Shop Macy's VIP sale going on now. Use your coupon or Macy's card and take an extra 30% off the latest fall trends from designers that rarely go on sale. And save 15% off skincare, makeup, fragrances, and more. Plus, shop fall specials for even more great deals on top brands at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Lauren, why is it safe to tell a mummy your secret? It's good at keeping under wrap.
That's a classic mummy joke.
Oh, you just wait. I had to set the stage.
Okay. Ken, when do sweet potatoes go to the comedy club? The amateur hour.
I knew Yam was going to be in there somewhere,
you?
but I didn't
Did
know
you?
Amateur Hour. That was all right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can ask for.
Hey, Lauren, what's the vampire's favorite ice cream flavor? Vanilla. Vanilla.
Yeah, I get that.
It did come out right. Okay, this isn't going well.
Yeah. Ken, I just started reading a book. It's called The Pirate's Arm. I'm hooked.
That's a lot like the where's the pirate get his
Okay.
Hooked secondhand store.
Yeah.
It kind of. Okay.
All right.
Lauren.
Well, I failed.
Lauren, how did Dracula become a vampire? He took a crash corpse.
Okay. Okay, don't pull something laughing. That was good. I'm not going to lie. Your first two jokes were,
Well, I don't care. I like the last one. I was just setting up for the one because can't
Right.
get 3 good Halloween jokes in a row.
exactly. And that was my methodology as well. So congratulations.
My methodology. Okay. Big words today on the Breakfast Club. 7-Eleven.
usual.
Yeah, I know. Right is your question in just a minute here on B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Here we go. We got your brain teaser question. Yesterday's, just in case you missed the answer, 'cause it took a while.
It took a long time.
Yeah, but it was the average American only does this household chore once every few months, and that was cleaning out their fridge. So,
I'd like to say it inspired me to do that yesterday, but
did it?
nope, I forgot
No.
about it. So, no, I didn't. Okay, this morning, a new study says 1 in 4 travelers do this immediately when they get home from a trip. What is it? Did you do this?
No.
I knew the answer.
I still haven't done this from a couple trips ago. I'm getting around to it. Yeah.
That is stressful.
Well, okay.
Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. It depends how much energy you have, So a new study says 1 in 4 travelers do this immediately when they get home from a trip. What is it?
Okay, 727-B105. Call now. Good luck. You can win some Papa Murphy's if you know the answer. 727-B105 with Jelly Roll. B105 Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Your brain teaser question. Take it away, Lauren.
Okay, a new study says 1 in 4 travelers do this immediately when they get home from a trip.
Right away. First thing.
Yep, what is it?
Who are these people?
I need to meet them.
Yeah.
A unicorn in the wild.
Wow. Okay, let's go to the phone and see what we got here. New study says 1 in 4 travelers do this immediately when they get home from a trip. Hi, B105. What's your guess?
Then unpack.
Unpack right
Okay,
away.
that was kind of easy.
Yeah. What's your name?
Emily,
Emily, do you unpack right away when you get back from a trip?
like halfway. The easy stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, I get like the dirty underwear and dirty laundry out,
yeah.
and then but then the rest of the stuff, I'm like, well, I might use it next time.
Oh my gosh, Kat.
Right.
Well, I mean, some of it, like if it's Tums or something, or
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
It's really important to get the deodorant out too, so you make sure you put that next to the sink because that can throw everything off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just the stuff you need to use right away.
right, yeah, which is always deodorant. It's a good idea.
Hopefully, yeah.
Right.
All
okay,
right, well.
Emily, congratulations. You got some Papa Murphy's, okay?
Thank you.
If you want a pro tip too for packing, if you want to try to pack light,
Yep.
like for example, if I go on a motorcycle trip or whatever, you pack your old underwear, not dirty.
This is the second time you've brought up underwear in like the past 6 minutes.
It's okay. We're all friends here, right?
Yes.
We all wear underwear, I would assume.
Go on.
Most of it. Well, you know that ratty pair of underwear that you've been holding on to forever?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you don't understand. So I've got some ratty pairs of underwear that I hold on.
Okay. All right.
You pack those on your motorcycle trip, and then when you're done with them for the day, you just throw them away.
Oh, okay.
And then you don't have to pack back.
Okay, that's actually
Your
smart
dirty
thinking.
underwear.
I like it.
Not that my underwear is that dirty that I don't want to, I'm just throwing it out there.
If you lose it, you wouldn't cry about it.
No, actually, I think it's probably a good thing to get rid of some of that stuff because it's, it served its purpose,
Right.
Had it since high school. It's like, okay, time to let it go.
Then it is time. Then it is time to let it go.
Right. Anyway, well, that got a little
thank
more than
you.
we needed to go and do, but that normally happens around here. So that's great. Lauren's Love Advice coming up. We're going to talk about a witch on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, that's
Tis the season.
love advice.
Yeah. We'll talk about that at 7:40 here on B105. Look at your weather forecast. It's a windy one next. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren, good morning. I got Lauren's Love Advice here for you today. By the way, going to be breezy, 72 this afternoon, and there's fire danger warning with all that wind. So, Okay, so you've got advice from a witch on TikTok. Tell us about this.
Yep. So if you want to go follow this witch, her handle is Dark Earth Angel 22. And she recently took to TikTok to explain how people can recognize energies that are not serving their highest purpose and remove those people from your life.
Okay.
Most importantly, significant others, things to look out for, right?
All right.
So if you are dating somebody, whether you just started dating them or you've been dating them a long time, if you feel drained in their presence, that's a sign that they are not the one. they're not meant to be in your life.
That's big because
Yeah.
you need to be comfortable with that person so that it's not an effort to be around them.
Right. Another thing she says is that you got to look at their energy, and if something about their energy feels off, they're not somebody that you should be dating. I think that we can all tell when somebody's energy's off, whether it's someone you're dating, a friend, you meet somebody, you can kind of tell somebody's vibe right away, right? So
Sure, right.
if you're dating someone, even if you think they're really cute, if their energy's off, not meant to be in your life. So a few others, if your significant other or somebody that you just started dating is gossiping about others in their life, he's probably or she's probably going to talk about you the same way to other people. So you definitely...
That's one of those things that you learn as you get, not even just in relationships, or like, with it.
Right.
But I mean, just, friendships, work relationships, people. How they talk about other people is exactly how they talk about you.
Yep, exactly. You feel a lack of confidence in yourself after you're around them. That's really important if you're dating somebody and, if they're checking somebody else out or talking about how attractive somebody else is or just, scrolling Instagram, looking at other attractive people, probably not meant to be in your life. According to this TikTok witch, those kind of people tend to vibrate at low frequencies. You don't want that. Their energy blocks.
Might be something to it.
Their energy blocks your manifestation. So if you're like talking about something, you're trying to talk something out with them, and I don't know, their energy seems off, or you're saying, "Oh, I want this promotion." Mm-hmm. They could be blocking your manifestations. They're not meant to be in your life. And if they belittle you, obviously you don't want to date somebody who belittles you. So, as this TikTok witch, Dark Earth Angel 2022 says...
Dark Earth Angel. I gotta look this up. Actually, I'm
says,
careful of Googling
she's
this.
actually really pretty, but I don't know if I...
That's wild to
buying-
get you.
Well, yeah, she... Very pretty. As a witch, she says, it's very important I protect my energy as much as I can when it comes to dating. That's why I'm so selective about who I date and who I don't. Who you have in your life, who you date has a direct impact as to where your life goes and how it goes currently. So I believe in reading people's energies and vibes. I don't know what it takes to be a witch. But, I'll take these signs into consideration. Well, I mean, I'm engaged, so I'm not out in the dating field, but that applies to life too.
Do you vibrate at a low frequency or a high frequency?
Depends on the day. I'd like to say it's always a high frequency, but some days.
Dark Earth Witch 20 what?
Dark Earth Angel 22.
Oh, Angel. I did Dark Earth Witch. That brought up a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check this out. Would you take love advice from a witch?
Me?
Well, anyway, in general.
Oh, yeah. Would you?
Well,
No, you wouldn't.
I've dated a couple. Hey-o.
I was waiting for something like that.
727-B105. Tell us what you think. Would you take love advice from a witch? Why not?
TikTok is so unserious sometimes.
Dark Earth Angel. Got it. All right. That's Hot Summer on B105. So we just had some Lauren's love advice from it's on TikTok. Dark Earth Angel is her name.
Yep, Dark Earth Angel 22.
She's got some very big advice on there. But so we're asking, would you take any advice from a witch and
On TikTok.
a TikTok witch, or would you keep scrolling? Hi, B105. What do you think?
I'd probably keep scrolling.
Okay.
What, you don't believe in witches
On
that
TikTok?
have TikTok accounts? Unbelievable.
Well, I don't think you ever see a witch in love. Or
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
What's that new one coming out? That's what is it, Glenda or something?
Wicked?
Yeah, no. There's a witch movie coming out.
Yeah, Wicked.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think that's a love story. I don't know, though. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Anyways, thank you for weighing in.
Thanks, Emily.
oh, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Has anybody seen that Agatha All Along?
No.
I'm surprised you're not all over this.
No, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the Agatha All Along is? You don't have Disney Plus?
No, I don't have Disney Plus. That's like the one thing that I'm like, I'm not going to get that because I have
Yeah.
all the other ones.
I haven't started watching it, but everything Agatha was wasn't that from WandaVision or whatever? She was the Agatha. Am I following the right thing? That's the I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but it's supposed to be very good for Halloween.
Ooh.
You know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't need another streaming service. By the way, Wicked is about two witches, Elphaba and Glinda, before and after Dorothy's arrival in Oz.
That's what I'm talking. So it's Wicked.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a movie that's out, or is it already out?
It's going to be a 2-part movie. The first part comes out in November.
November 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a lot of big names in it.
Yeah, who plays Glenda, the green? Who's she?
Is it Cynthia Erivo? Cynthia Erivo, and then Ariana Grande's in it as well.
Ariana Grande. Who's Cynthia Erivo? Why does she look familiar?
She has been Oscar nominated.
For what?
Cynthia Erivo.
You know, I don't usually watch the Oscar movies. I got to be honest
I know.
with you. 'Cause
I know
they're
you
a little
don't,
bit
and
too
that's okay.
deep for me.
She's on Broadway a lot. Yeah, I know.
Too many emotions to deal with.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I haven't watched the past few years. I'm like, I'm going to stick with my dumb shows. But yeah, so there you go.
Okay. Real Housewives,
Yep.
you know, Blue Bloods. Have you watched season 2?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not ready.
Thomas Rhett, what's your country song on B105? It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, 7:55. And coming up, we're going to talk about Animal Allies. We're not going to call Nicole today. We got some stuff. And then I got to ask a question out there about fellow dog owners.
Okay. You know, we want to find these dogs a home.
Yeah, this
so
is
then
great.
when you talk about your dog being a menace,
I've never once called her a menace.
it doesn't always bode well, you know?
She's not a menace. She's a good dog.
She's so cute.
She, in the spring, she slaughtered a whole nest of bunnies.
Okay. I don't think we need to say slaughtered.
It was a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Some upset children in the house. But now in the fall, we have, okay, I'll tell you what. She did something I didn't think dogs could do, and I'll tell you about that coming up in a
Did
few
she
minutes.
eat another fork?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't eat. She'll chew them up and protest.
That just makes me cringe. Her little teeth.
She's fine. Trust
Okay.
me. She's fine. She's gnawed the wood off a chef knife's handle, without cutting herself.
She's one of a kind.
A protest. She does that. So she loves pulling things off the counter in protest. Just 1 or 2 things, and that's it. You know, if we
She just
don't,
wants,
she doesn't get her walk of the day. Or
yeah,
something
she
like
just
that,
wants it to be known that she's mad.
Yeah, well, she did something that was, I can think dogs could do. I'll explain coming up here on B105 and the B105 Cash Cow, so you can afford obedience training.
Yep.
You win $30,000.
Hopefully.
Coming up here. All right, B105. B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and usually we have Animal Allies with us, and we talked to Nicole at Animal Allies, but today she's not able to join us, but she wanted to let us know that we've got Saturday is all-day cat adoptions, and that's the Subaru.
Saturday, if you will.
Yeah, there you go. Subaru adoption events happening at the Miller Hill Subaru today, or not today, this Saturday and Sunday. So 10 to 3 on Saturday, and that's all cat adoptions. Sunday is all dog adoptions with discounted adoption fees on the animals, and 3 shelters, not just Animal Allies, but 2 other shelters participating in this as well. So
And then there's also a free microchip clinic with a donation from the Animal Allies wish list from 10 to noon both days.
okay, so here's a question I've got for fellow dog owners. So I've
Okay.
never seen this before,
Okay.
but I've only had, I don't know, we've been around a lot of dogs over my life.
Okay.
I was watching a dog yesterday in the yard. I was in the backyard trying to enjoy every day I can outside until it's dark at 4. We won't get into that.
Nope.
But she was hunting. She's got a high prey drive. I've been reading up about it. And that's dogs that like chase after other animals or like
Yeah.
squirrels or rabbits or whatever. She goes nuts.
Is that part of like maybe what breed she is?
Yeah, it has something to do with it because she's a lot Siberian Husky, and that is a big one. And then she just loves, she chases things. I don't know.
I feel like she thinks everything is like a play toy, but
Yeah, and I don't know but anyway, so yesterday I thought she was eating another dog's poo in the backyard,
cute.
and not cute. And I was like, oh no, come on. So I like drop it, and then she dropped it. It was a mouse. She'd caught a mouse.
Oh, well, that could be helpful if you have a nice problem.
Well, I mean, and then this is the time of year I caught a couple mice in my garage, and I got traps set up all over the house because it's the time of year they start trying to find their way in. So you got to seal up the holes and whatever. But I mean, I've had our cat caught mice all the time. I've never seen a dog catch mice before. Apparently, they can do it.
I would just laugh. Well, maybe this is terrible to say, but like, because she's just going to go like try to kiss your face after she does that.
Right, and that's why I do not ever let my dog kiss my face because I'm the one that has to deal, and I've seen what she can do. So crazy stuff. Anybody else ever had a dog kill a mouse before?
I feel like that's a very common thing.
Is it? I've never seen it before.
Well, I mean, dogs sometimes hurt other animals. It's just
Well, yeah,
the
like when
circle of life. So I don't think it's that crazy. But
took out that nest of bunnies this year. and it
don't
was like,
stop bringing that up. That's sad.
kids wouldn't
sad,
look.
sad.
Well, I mean, that's their instinct. You know, you can't do anything
but
about
it's
it.
just sad.
Right. Well, you know, it's the truth in having a dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to look at all the big picture. And, you know, we love her, even though she kicked me out of bed this morning. We won't talk about that. 810 at B105.
But still, adopt a dog this weekend.
Yes, on Sunday.
Yes.
And at the
All
event
those
going on.
details, Animal Allies social media and
Perfect.
animalallies.net.
Anybody else's dog ever got a mouse? Let me know. 727-B105. Love to hear from you. Coming up, B105 Cash Cow code next. Jason Aldean, Big Green Tractor on B105, Northland's #1 for New Country. We're going to talk to Leah Zmerko next. Windy. We got some fire danger going on today, too. Weather Service made a special weather statement about that. So we're going to ask Leah Zmerko about that next. And then a mother and son real estate team
Oh, no.
are jerks today, coming up at 8:40 for reasons that you will not believe.
I have an angel, but also there's a little part of a jerk in there. So it's a little too far.
Exciting. Okay, that's coming up in the next half hour here on B105. Jordan Davis singles you up on B105, Northland's #1 for New Country. It's Ken and Lauren, and here's a story about, you know, you see these real estate teams, you know, sometimes they're family. You know, we got some family real estate, like Sailors Realty up here. They don't, they're family team.
Right.
Where, whatever. There's a bunch of husband and wife teams. You know, you see these celebrity couples on HGTV, right?
Yep. I sure do.
Here's a mom and son that used their real estate license in their businesses. They had actual valid real estate licenses. They used their business as a front for their pretty woman prostitution empire.
Okay.
They've washed hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, various front companies and real estate purchases, according to the police. And they were preparing to flee the country when they were able to apprehend them. But this was in Florida. A Florida realtor's licensed. I know, of course, it's Florida. Facilitate the laundering of illicit proceeds for her son. And they were arrested on September 11th. They were on their way to Brazil in the middle of the night, and they got arrested at the airport. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. You know, like how to launder money. Well, I don't know if you know how to launder money, but this is what they were doing basically.
I personally don't, but I'm just not surprised that happened in Florida.
Yeah, it was their primary company was Pretty Woman Escorts, and it was $300 to $400 an hour.
Wow.
That's a lot. I mean, I guess
That's a lot of money.
I don't know what the going rate is. I guess I've never been there. I don't need to incriminate myself with anything else here, so I'm gonna stop talking. But anyway, it was that's Florida
Did they
real
ever
estate.
sell houses?
They had active licenses. That doesn't say how many homes they sold or anything on that, but I don't think they were busy worrying about houses as much as they were worried about their other
Right. I just
services
know,
that they were providing.
Not that I've ever done this, nor would I know how, but like you can look up, you know, like statistics and whatnot, right? Of how real
Yeah,
estate
you can look up
agents sell.
sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But I guess no one's going to just go do that. So,
Well, Kenny Chesney out last night on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Okay, some angel here, Lauren.
okay. So we always have stories about flights and people on flights and things going wrong,
doing
right?
bad stuff or
Yeah,
rude.
so-
And yeah.
There's no really jerk in the situation because it is some angel, even though the some jerk music's playing. But
Oh, geez, what was I doing over here? My gosh.
so
My
on
bad.
Friday the 13th, just a few weeks ago, you know, a lot of people went about their day. They're not superstitious. Well, this one flight took off from San Francisco and was supposed to land in Houston. Well, of course, because it was September 13th and Friday the 13th, there was an event. There was a medical emergency on the flight. They had to make an emergency landing. An ambulance met them at the gate, and thankfully that person's okay and everything like that. But because of this, a lot of people missed their flights. The flight attendants had hit their max that they could work because, you know, that's regulated. So they had to wait for another team of flight attendants and an airplane and all these things. So basically, when they made this medical emergency landing, they couldn't get right back on the plane and go to Houston.
Right.
It was like a 7-hour layover. Well, they were given vouchers for food, but the airport was closing, so there just wasn't that many options. So this pilot bought pizza for all 150 passengers on the plane.
Wow.
And it was just a heartwarming moment. Somebody shared a TikTok of it and was like, this pilot for this plane that I was on, this is like such a chaotic day. He bought everybody pizza out of his own pocket. He wanted us to have like a real meal, real food, and he also called people up to get pizza based on their seat number. So that was very organized as well. But I don't know. I think the lesson here is there's good people in the world, good pilots, and don't get on a flight on Friday the 13th because that's just not good.
And I was just thinking about you when we have a pizza party or whatever. My luck is like they finally get to your seat number and it would be all these weird types of pizzas.
Why
that
can't
don't
we just get a pepperoni pizza? I don't think that's weird. I think I'm validated in that.
No, you are right.
Because
and I agree with you.
We get like weird,
The most exotic pizza. And you're like, what is this? Oh, it's a vegan, vegetarian surprise with tofu.
Yeah, and it's like, why can't we just get pepper? Even cheese.
It's like, yeah, can I just get a regular piece of pizza here?
Yeah.
Do we have to go with the crazy stuff or we don't need 17 taco pizzas? We don't.
Right, correct. Yeah, so that is my plea, but I've given up, so it's fine.
Well, that's cool, pilot. Way to go. What do you? So 150 passengers?
Yeah.
Well, I think you need at least 50 pizzas. Right?
There's a lot of pizzas.
And, depending on how much pizza is, that's $1,000 right
And then
there.
they're hangry.
Well, you don't want that.
No.
Trust me. Thompson Square, Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not on B105, Northland's number one for New Country. The B105 Workday kickoff next, commercial free for an hour and a half. And then we have more cash codes coming your way. So
All day long.
yeah, listen for the next one at 9:20 on B105. Get more beer money on B105, Northland's number one for New Country. And we'll see you tomorrow. Well,
Have
we'll see
a
you.
great Wednesday. Yeah, we're going to be here all day giving you cash cow codes at 20 after. So lots of Ken and Lauren still to come. But we pop in and out.
Are you struggling to lose weight and keep it off? Tired of wasting time and money on starvation diets that lead to more frustration and stress? If there was a weight loss solution that could actually work for you, would you try it? Then head to Golo.com.
I'm Steve. I lost 138 pounds in 9 months on Golo.
I'm Amber. I've lost 128 pounds with Golo.
If you're ready to take back control of your life, head to Golo.com now and see how Golo can work for you. That's Golo.com.
My sleep is way better. My inflammation has gone way down. Golo saved my life. I was way overweight. That's what sent me down the path. I wanted to make sure and live for my kid.
I have literally tried everything. I was on the verge of getting gastric bypass surgery, and I saw the Golo commercial, and it was the last thing I tried because it worked.
Join over 2 million people who found a better way to lose weight with Golo. Your healthier and happier life begins at Golo.com. That's Golo.com. Again, Golo.com.